Greetings, programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, where it is once again Digital Pet Friday. Now, originally this week was actually going to be the Tamagotchi Connections. However, I've got 4 of the, I want to say 6 versions of that they made. There's a lot to go over on those guys, so that one's actually going to take me a while to go through. I have to split up the recording on that one for all of them. So, today, really quick, we're actually going to look at a different type of Tamagotchi that actually came out around the same time. And this is actually going to be the Tamagotchi. I want to say this was just the mini Tamagotchi. I've also heard it called the Chibi Tamagotchi. I'm not 100% sure on what type of Tamagotchi it is. One thing that really muddies the water, there are about 50 types of Tamagotchi that have come out in Japan. I'm not even kidding. There's quite a few over in the States. I want to say there's close to like, I want to say there's like 15, somewhere around there. Yeah, Japan has had like 50 of them. So that can make it a little tricky to figure out exact names and stuff for the different models. But yeah, this is my old Tamagotchi Mini, noted as being one of my old ones by me once again carving an X into it. Really quick for size, here it is with a, normal Generation 1 Tamagotchi, so about the same thickness, but quite a bit smaller actually. Go ahead and get this guy paused back. Make sure he doesn't beep during the video. First off, thing about this guy, and it's something that was all through the Tamagotchi, like the early 2000s Tamagotchis, as this little exclamation point is showing, this one has a pause feature. So, using A and B, you can actually pause your Tamagotchi now to keep it from making noise while you're busy. That's genuinely super helpful, actually. Now, there's actually not a whole lot to go over with the Tamagotchi Mini, funny enough, because they crazily stripped these things down. So anyone who knows the normal Tamagotchi, you've got the egg, that hatches into a baby, then it's got a child form, after like 15 minutes. Next day or two, you get, the teen form. Day or two more after that, you get the adult. Sometimes you get, even a senior or special Tamagotchi after that. The minis are baby, which is actually a child. So, you go from one form, and then it's an adult. That's it. Now, there is, I believe actually on this particular character, Mamichi, something like that. I can't remember the exact name even. I know. I'm a horrible Tamagotchi fan. But I believe this one actually, if I take care of it long enough, will turn into the special third form. But yeah, these ones, you only go, the egg hatches, you get the child form. It's really throwing me off having to say the second form as the first one. But, you've got that, and then you have an adult. That's it. All you can actually do with this, because I'm sure you'll notice it doesn't actually have the little scroll-through menu. All this thing does is when it's hungry, you can hit the A button, it'll bring up this menu, you can feed it the muffin again, just like the Gen 1. It'll shake its head when it doesn't want a muffin. Doesn't want candy either. And when I close out of that menu, the menu goes away. So, that really is it. You can turn the sound on and off. Now, instead of it being a, automated thing, it actually gives you a menu. Still has the clock, a little tiny clock. I'm having a bit of problem here with reflection. Sorry about that. This is the problem with trying to deal with LCD displays. As well as this one is actually oddly dark. I don't remember if it was always like that, but at least now it is apparently. But that really is it. You know, there's no games or anything. When he goes to bed, you just hit the A button. You can turn off the light. Sometimes, I think they poop still. In which case, again, you just hit the A button. It takes care of it. These ones, I guess, were meant more as like little fashion things. So they're super, super non-fussy to take care of, like a normal Tamagotchi would be. But interestingly enough, throw this one into pause mode, they did actually do a second version of these a few years later. And the second version has a few differences, actually. So, here we've got my Gen 2 Tamagotchi Mini, which, first thing to notice, it does not have the pause. Pause is gone. As well as that's how the way you hear that it's a slightly higher sound. All of them are like that. That's not just a natural variance. All of the second edition Tamagotchi Minis had a higher pitched beep. So, the other difference is the hungry and the food and snack menu. This is always going to appear when you hit the A button now. So, this one, you only have access to this menu when he actually needs something. On here, it's just always there. Other than that, basically the same, but just kind of a weird little change. Also, worth noting, the reason I have this one is this is the exact colors as my original, Gen 1 1997 Tamagotchi. I thought that was pretty cool. But, yeah, again, they're both just really simple, really small, and if you want a low-maintenance Tamagotchi, they're a good way to go. Because these are not going to beep at you very often. Though, funny enough, I think it's this one at least. This one's been beeping at me every night to go to bed, even though it's paused. So I really don't know what's going on with that. It might be one of my other Tamagotchis. I do have them all just kind of in a box together while I'm doing all this. But, yeah, for some reason this one likes to beep at me for bedtime, even though it's paused and I can't put it to bed. So that's weird. I'm kind of curious now if anyone else is dealing with that or has dealt with that. But, yeah, that's the Tamagotchi Mini. They're kind of cool. They do turn into the same 6 adult forms as the Gen 1 Tamagotchi. That's all there is to it, Again, these things are simple, they're small, they're kind of neat, so they're worth checking out if you want a Tamagotchi but you don't want to have a lot of maintenance, especially if you can find the first version of them, which, easiest way to tell that is just from the back. The back panels are laid out differently. This one having the pause feature, really easy to take care of. This one, you can always do the old-fashioned, get the time, asking to be set, and that will pause it up for you. So, either way, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully next week I will actually have everything shot for the Tamagotchi connections. Because, oh my word, what started out as something really simple, and in the case of these guys even simpler, is about to become absolutely insane. So, hope you guys are looking forward to that. I will see you next time.